This 80% of this is nonsense.
Basically, yeah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How are you, brother? Well, good to meet you, you know, face to face. I know we were messaging, so it's nice to speak to you face to face, alhamdulillah. So how long have you been editing for? Yes, I'm a Final Cut kind of person, so because CapCut's interface looks similar to Final Cut Pro, the quality of them could be higher. I have no problem on that. We'll start off by working with the current projects that we have. There is scope, like I said, for more work. The beauty about doing the work that we're doing is that somehow, and it's not random, it's not by chance, but Allah is aligning the right people with us. And there's something really beautiful about that. Because we are working on a specific mission, on a specific objective, which is to empower, enrich, build, help promote Islam through content. The people who are working alongside us also have this motivation in their hearts. And obviously this was just one conversation that we've had with this editor, but it's so refreshing to know that there's people around the world who have this desire of rebuilding the ummah, of promoting and helping with the growth of Islamic values. I think I'll go to this after the shoot. Oh, it's Monday today, isn't it? I've got a shoot to go to. You can't come with me.
He's gonna try and board as soon as he's
Go on, off you go. Bye.
Bye, Papa.
Monday morning, currently 10:30. We're making our way to the studio. Alhamdulillah, I had a really good morning today. Like, I'm feeling super good. And isn't it strange how your feeling dictates like the things that you do and the way you do things? Like, I'm going into the studio with such high energy and positivity. In my head, I can see the way that the shoot's gonna go today, the conversations we're gonna have. Like, I feel really good. Compared to another day where, let's say, it's the polar opposite and I'm feeling stressed, anxious, a bit overwhelmed. And all of a sudden, all these conversations, actions, and everything that we're gonna do is completely different. So, very much looking forward to today, Monday morning. And I think hiring this short form editor has really helped take the load off. I'm beginning to action and implement the 80-20 rule.
كم جاد من فضله قبل السؤال وكم أعطى وأغنى بمحض الجود والكرم الله يعلم ما نشكو من الألم وما نعانيه من ضيق.
How was
that? To have a free strategy call when they outlined it a few times, they made look.
It needs to be made clear that they're applying for a strategy call. They're not just booking a free strategy.
It's not straight.
But then people get upset when you turn them down.
It's not straight. Today I want you to break down the 80-20 at some point, yeah? Just very briefly, because I spoke about it as I was driving down.
Yeah.
I was just explaining the situation.
That's very good value for people actually learn something valuable in terms of, oh damn. And that applies to everything, even work, life.
Bro, Ramadan in 4 days, you know? You haven't even had a...
Ramsey in 4 days?
Ramsey.
I had a friend who used to call Ramadan Ramsey. Bare ghetto, innit? Yeah, it's important, bro. You have to make sure the balance is correct. I would say, look, CTA once every few videos, like 2 or 3.
No, but I just saw a really good video from a guy that teaches how to do YouTube.
we've just wrapped up the short form shoot. Feeling very good about that. There are some really good, interesting killer scripts in there, which is obviously, inshallah, going to translate into reaching many, many people and hopefully benefiting them. I dropped my camera earlier. It was a really weird situation. There was coffee on the table. My hip kind of hit the standing desk, and then the camera all of a sudden just went smash from about 4 feet. Tanim's had to rush out because something has happened, and I was hoping he was going to be here long enough so that he could explain the 80-20 rule. But since we don't have Tanim, the next best person, unfortunately, is Rakib.
So,
Chat to us about the 80-20 rule and why it's important. First things first.
eat 30.
What is the 80-20?
of food and 20% water.
That's not according to the sunnah. Anyway,
It's not. The 80-20 rule essentially is.
you have fans, by the way.
But yes, shout out. What's his name again? My guy.
Jeez.
Shout out. Let me find his name. I need to give him a shout out. Let me shout out my guy.
Man, like Rax has come a long way, you know.
Don't watch, bro.
Long way. See me, I've been hustling. I've been doing these daily vlogs. And the amount of recognition that Rax gets, I could never. Do us a favor, will you? And just explain what the 80-20 rule is. I hope the lens is alright. Do you think the lens is alright? I think the lens is fine, right? I just because this
Yeah,
this
you know
thing
you're
snapped.
You're lucky. Huh?
This thing snapped out,
Yeah, that's alright though, isn't it?
and I think this chipped a bit. I don't know.
Yeah. So basically, what it is 80% of the work gets you 20% of the results. And
No,
there's
20% of the work needs to get you 80%
But
of the
that's what I'm
results.
saying. But then the 20% of the work gets you 80% of the results. So you need to focus on that 20% that gets you the 80%, rather than the 80% that gets you the 20%.
So essentially, what Rakib is saying, we need to use leverage as a tool to hand out any excess amounts of work which is taking you away from producing the 80%.
No, yeah. So essentially, you need to find out what is the 20% of the work that will get 80% of the results, and focus and double down on that 20%.
How do you do
Rather
that?
than, yeah, as you mentioned, leverage, get people in, or maybe just ignore the 80% of the work that gets you the 20% of the results, because clearly it's not getting you the results, right? It's only getting you 20% of the 100.
So basically, hold on. This half, 80% of this is nonsense.
Basically, yeah.
And I just need to be focusing on like that.
You gotta ask yourself what's gonna keep the needle moving, and focus on that.
So profound. You're a poet, bro. And do you know what?
I'm waffling bears.
You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Furthermore, let me find your name and let me give you a shout out.
I need to go home.
Sajid, BDS. Shout out to you. It's Sajid, isn't it?
I don't know, bro.
Sajid's my boy. Shout out.
It's your fans. I don't keep a track of your fans. Keep a track of your own fans. Assalamu alaikum. Why is it so dark? It's 4:09. I don't think we've ever left the studio this early before. But I need to go and see my parents. I'm just conscious that they're going to be leaving in 2 days' time. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my parents are leaving to go Umrah for the month of Ramadan for 30 days. So a whole month. Basically, the whole of Ramadan, they're going to be away, and so I'm just conscious of that. I just want to go and spend some time with them, inshallah. I'll speak to you soon, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. What is this? 230 voltages. Ah, it's a plug point. That's handy. Just in case your phone dies. Good to know. It smells very urine-y. Very urine-y today. Feels weird to be home so early. finally. Yassine. Yassine's got this incredible new toy and I'm dying to show you. I tried to show it on the vlog this morning, but he was really enjoying himself watching the TV, so I didn't want to disturb him. But I think now's the time. Let's go down, babes. I want to show you the vlog of the toy. Ready? Whoa, look at it go! Whoa! Radical, dude! Radical! Oh no! Press the buttons. There you go. And again. You don't have to be scared. Yeah, give me the remote. Give me the remote. I don't know why he's scared of that car, but that has to be the greatest toy anyone has ever bought him. One of my aunties bought him this toy car when they came down on Saturday, and I've been having the time of my life. Him, on the other hand, as soon as the car comes close to him, he just starts bugging out. It's kind of my fault because when I was driving it, I kind of drove into him, and then he backed into the table. Where's the table? There used to be a pole here. I'm a little bit concerned that the lens has been damaged on the inside. There's something about the way that the lens is focusing which is making me feel a little bit off. I am balancing the camera on top of an air fryer, hence why it's making that, or you're hearing that weird humming noise. What's inside of here anyway? Ooh, chicken wings. I've got this weird habit, whenever I come to my mum's, I always need to go straight into the cooking pots to try some food. I don't know what it is. I used to do it even when I was living here. What are you looking for, Bubs? What is it? Is it this? No? What about this? No? Put it back, put it back. It's not yours. I like to eat apples and bananas. Omar and Hannah. Of course, a day or a night or being at my mum's wouldn't be complete without me doing work. There she goes. I should be spending time with her, but to be fair, she's running around doing her stuff, so... Should I maybe offer to help her with her chores? Ma? Yeah. Oh, there she is. Could you look, no? I asked. I'm ending the vlog. It's almost 8 o'clock. See you tomorrow.
That's chipped. It's alright, yeah, as long as the lens is alright.
We live to see another day.